Hello, Melanie, your go-to cybersecurity girl, coming to you live with this week's Cyber Chronicles. This week, we're talking about your secret weapon against cybercrime, why people and technology are your best defense. So last week, I shared the heartbreaking story of a 95-year-old trucking company that closed its doors after a devastating cyber attack. While working through these types of events, I've noticed a pattern that might surprise you. The most sophisticated technology in the world can be rendered useless by simple human mistakes. And the best trained teams can't protect you without proper technology. They're like two pieces of a protection puzzle, and it takes both working together to create a truly effective defense. The encouraging news is that when companies implement comprehensive cybersecurity awareness programs that include things like regular training, simulated phishing tests, and create a security-minded culture, successful phishing attempts and cyber attacks typically drop. But what really makes a difference? Transforming security from an IT issue to a company-wide responsibility is the key. Everyone from drivers to dispatchers to executives need to understand their role in protecting the company. So I want to give you 5 ways to turn your team into cyber warriors. Number 1 is to make it relevant and personal. Generic cybersecurity training can fall flat. Instead, show team members how the same security practices that protect the company also protect their personal information, their families, and their finances. Security awareness training becomes so much more interesting when it focuses on how these skills can help in both professional and personal life. Number 2 is to create a no blame reporting culture. If people fear punishment, they're not going to report suspicious activities or their own mistakes. This is where a see something, say something culture comes in. A program that actually rewards employees for reporting suspicious emails or activity, even if they initially engaged with it. So being politely paranoid, coupled with early reporting, can help stop attacks before they cause damage. Number 3 is use stories and not statistics. Share real-world examples that relate specifically to your industry. Stories about other companies facing similar challenges are much more powerful than abstract security concepts or generic warnings or just a bunch of statistical numbers that no one's going to remember. Number 4, practice makes prepared. Regular, unannounced simulated phishing campaigns or security scenarios can help keep awareness high. And these shouldn't be like gotcha moments, but more of learning opportunities. Monthly simulated phishing emails with increasing sophistication can help your team recognize and get talking about even subtle warning signs. Number 5, make security convenient. If security is too complicated, people are going to find workarounds. Work with your security team to find solutions that protect your company without creating friction for everyday work. Things like password managers, single sign-on solutions, and well-designed multi-factor authentication can actually improve both security and user experience because you don't end up having downtime. So the most successful cybersecurity programs I've seen don't just focus on technology. They build a culture where security becomes second nature. Drivers wouldn't think twice about checking backup cameras, mirrors before they change lanes. And with the right approach, your team won't think twice about verifying an unusual request or reporting something suspicious. Remember, your people aren't the problem. With the right training, tools, culture, they're your most powerful solution. And when you combine well-trained people with the right technology, you create a defensive shield that's much harder for cyber criminals to penetrate. Ready to build a security program that leverages both your team's full potential and the right technology? Let's hop on a cyber strategy call and talk about how we can help your people become your strongest defense. I'm Melanie, your go-to cybersecurity girl. I spent over 20 years in the insurance industry helping businesses recover after losses. But now I'm doing something that I think is even better, and that's helping to prevent them in the first place with proactive cybersecurity. Tag a friend who needs to hear this message. Subscribe to my LinkedIn newsletter and follow me for more cyber tips on how to protect your business. Until next week, stay safe and stay secure.